the Ralph Meader for Prime Minister campaign website. It is a true honor that you have come to this site to check out my credentials for leading you in these turbulent times. Hopefully you'll stick around and watch the rest of this video demonstrating my great qualities to be your leader.
Ralph Meader was a young English lad before the crash. The great-grandson of Pippin and Stella Gregory, Ralph was raised in a family with comfortable means, but maybe not a comfortable lifestyle. Ralph's father died when Ralph was only 9, and Ralph was given the responsibility of raising his 2 younger siblings, and his mother was a raging alcoholic.
After World War II, Mr. Meader boarded a flight that never had reached its destination. A group of young boys, along with Ralph, were left on a deserted island. While little is known about what all transpired on the island, here is what we do know.
Ralph immediately took control on the island and did his best to maintain a democratic nature on the island.
Ralph was a fairly voted leader and maintained his role after a recall election.
Well, there were still some things that we never may know about what happened on that island. We do know that all but 2 passengers were safely rescued.
After returning home to England with a new perspective on life, Ralph set out to accomplish one goal: to become a leader to prevent others from suffering the same fate he did. He studied political science abroad at Harvard University in North America. Listen to this interview clip from Ralph back in his college days.
Do I miss tea and crumpets and fish and chips back home? Of course I do, but I feel as if it is my destiny to get the best education I can and therefore lead my country.
Ralph successfully got his bachelor's degree and returned home to get a doctorate degree, which he obtained from Oxford University.
Now you may think that someone with as many school classes as Ralph would focus only on one thing. That is far from true. Dr. Meader worked 2 jobs while attending Harvard and Oxford so he could send money home to his 2 siblings.
Ralph soon became a professor of political science at the University of Sussex. His determination and dedication got him a spot on the ballot of governor. In a landslide, he beat out rival Jack Meader.
In his second term as governor, Ralph still stands up for what he believes in and works harder every day to write new laws, especially those that protect victims and punish murderers.
Ralph, the ever-successful family man, married Clarice Priscilla Meader 2 years after he graduated from Oxford. He currently has 3 kids: Esmeralda, Nanny McPhee, and Queen Elizabeth.
It's the perfect time of year, somewhere far away from...
You say
I baked 4 dozen cookies. Miss Beautiful, are you seeing this?
it's all in my head, and the things I think just don't make sense. So where you been then? Don't go all coy, don't turn it around on me like it's my fault. See, I can see that look in your eyes, the one
I sound like I have problems.
The following is a paid advertisement by the Friends of Jack Meader.
I'm Jack Meader, and these are the reasons why you shouldn't vote for Ralph Meader. Ralph claims that he hasn't drinking a drop of alcohol, but I caught him last week drinking on a bench outside of school. This family man also engages in risky business. So vote for me, Jack Meader, because I'm the better candidate.
This has been a paid advertisement by the Friends of Jack Meader.
I'm voting for Ralph Meader because of his experience. These are some pretty terrifying times. And we need a strong leader to get through. That's why we're voting for Ralph Meader. Someone we can trust.
Ralph's a cutie. He has my vote.
I'm Ralph Meader, and I do not support litter bugs that litter rubbish.
I'm voting for Ralph because he's a strong leader.
Ready? Okay!
I'm Ralph Meader, and I support cheerleaders.
Yay!
I follow Ralph's dedication to Harvard University. He has my vote.
Wait, I've got some water for you. I'm Ralph Meader, and I support athletes of Great Britain.
Ralph is the coolest in the world.
Ow!
I vote for Ralph because he stands firm on his issues.
This car crashed, just like my plane crashed when we crashed on that deserted island, by a drunk driver. My name is Ralph Meader, and I do not support drunk driving.
I'm voting for Ralph because he tried to save my nephew. My nephew, Ferdinand Buckingham, known to many as affectionately as Piggy, was on that plane. When Ralph signed into action the Piggy Law, a law that gives every kid suffering with asthma in England an inhaler, and also gave me a check for £1,000, I knew that Ralph was the deal. He is by far my favorite candidate.
Governor Meader, kiss my baby's forehead.
When I was in charge on the island that our plane crashed on, it was my prime duty and responsibility to make sure that the little ones always had food and were cared for. And that's what I plan to do as Prime Minister. Hello again, and thank you for watching the Ralph Meader campaign video. While you're on my website, I hope you check out my biography page, my issues page, my short page, as well as an extras page. Thank you for watching. Cheerio!